Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Nikki and today I'm going to be showing you guys meal prep for turkey chorizo breakfast burritos. And this made a total of 10 burritos. Here I have my Ninja Foodie set on the air fryer setting. I am going to be air frying these Ore-Ida crispy crowns. There's 20 of them, so each burrito will have two. For 1 smart point, I'm going to be having 2 burritos, so 4 of those will equal 2 smart points. I'll list everything down below in the description box. But just to get started on everything else, I really wanted some sauteed onions in my burritos. So in a large pan, I have here chopped up a half a large yellow onion, and I just diced that up. I'm spraying my large pan with some nonstick cooking spray. I'm going to be sauteing my onions and also adding a lid and some liquid. So to my onions, I am going to be adding about 1/8 of a cup of water. This just helps saute them. This is kind of how Sweet and Savory Steph does hers. I can list her Instagram down below. She has the best way to like saute her onions in the highlights. So I'm just going to be cooking these until they are nice and translucent. As you can see, I kind of keep taking the lid off, stirring them around and whatnot. These took a total of, I want to say like 10 minutes, just until you can see they are nice and sauteed. Alrighty guys, so the onions are done. You can see they have that nice golden brown coloring to them and they are smelling so delicious. Now I'm going to be adding in a full pound of Jenni-O's chorizo seasoned turkey, and I am adding in this full pound, and I counted this for 1 pound when I added it into the WW app. So I'm going to be cooking this with the onions until that chorizo seasoned turkey is all nice and cooked up. I'm going to be taking my spatula and just breaking this up a bit too. That way it's that nice ground chorizo texture. Mine is still a little bit frozen in the middle. I thought I thawed this out enough, but clearly I did not because it's a log. So that's totally fine. I'm just going to be adding a lid to my pan. That way it helps thaw that meat out as well as cook the other little bits and pieces that are already broken up. In that same pan, after the chorizo was done cooking, I just removed that and placed it on another plate so it can cool off. I am doing this kind of as a one pan thing because I hate doing dishes. I just sprayed that with some nonstick cooking spray. I'm going to be cooking up a total of 1.5 cups of egg beaters as well as 1.5 cups of liquid egg whites. And I don't pour everything in at once just because 3 cups of liquid eggs just kind of turns to mush. That I've learned in my experience. So here I am adding 1 cup of each, and then I'll add the other 1/2 cup of both once this is done cooking a little bit more. Now I'm going to be seasoning up my eggs. I don't measure seasonings. I apologize. I just add a little bit of whatever I like usually. So here I am adding Trader Joe's onion salt. I'm also going to be adding in a little bit of pepper, some garlic powder, and a few shots of the green Tabasco. That one is not too spicy for me because I personally don't like spice. If you do, feel free to add some hot sauce or whatever you like to this. Once I have all my seasonings in there, I am now going to be adding some diced green chilies. I am adding 4 ounces that I already drained. All I do is just open the lid, kind of press down and flip it over in the sink, and that's how I drain mine. I added the rest of the liquid eggs to this, so I'm going to be cooking this and continuing to stir this until all of those are nice and fluffy. Alrighty guys, now that I have everything cooked and ready to go, I'm letting everything cool off before adding them to my tortillas. I'm going to be placing out 10 La Banderita carb counter flour tortillas, and these are my favorite ones right now. They're legit flour tortillas in my opinion. I'm going to be showing you guys the assembly for the first one that I did, and then I'll fast forward the rest because it's all the same. So I weighed out my turkey chorizo and divided that by 10. So each of these is going to get 38 grams of that turkey chorizo. And then I'm going to be more or less eyeballing the eggs just because I was lazy and didn't want to weigh them out. I'm not too particular with these because, I mean, you can really have like a half a cup for like 1 point, and I'm already counting points for this. So next I'm going to be adding in some Fage 0%. This is just plain non-fat Greek yogurt. I always use this in place of sour cream, and I meant to put this on the tortilla and then add everything else. I end up doing that with the other ones, but you get the point. You know, I'm not perfect. Next I'm going to be adding in 2 of those Orida golden crispy crown thingamajigs. They're just like little hash browns. You can have 2 for 1 smart point. I am eating a total of 2 burritos though, so I'll have 4 for that technical like 4 smart points. And then lastly, I'm going to be adding 14 grams of fat-free shredded cheese. You can have up to 28 grams of this for 0 points. I will be having 2 burritos, so that 14 will be equaling out to 0 points, and I won't have to count points for the cheese. And then I'm just going to be wrapping this bad boy up and getting the other ones all nice and wrapped, weighed out and everything. And that is really it for this, you guys. I paired this with a side of paste salsa. You can have the salsa inside, really whatever you want. And you can see, look at what a good sized burrito this is. So you can do the points and really just have one of these for, it's like 4 or 5 points, or you can have the 2 for 9 smart points. But I'm gonna get all the rest of these wrapped up and ready to go. These were perfect. I stored them in the refrigerator for 5 days, and they were still good on the last day. Tomorrow's Friday, and I had mine this morning. They're not soggy or anything. I do reheat these in the microwave for 1 minute, and then I also air fry them at 390 degrees for about 3 to 4 minutes, flipping them halfway. So that is a nice way to get that crunch right back there. If you don't have an air fryer, you can totally just do these right back in your oven or toaster oven. It's really whatever you have. But that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make these. They are so good. I've been loving these every single morning, and I will definitely be making these again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.